typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. Still modest, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical, visual, I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. Cause I'm feeling so good, I know I don't have to run. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim. Yeah, I'm trying to ride the wave, I'm trying to get me paid, I'm trying to move and shake, I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are cray, I'm getting used to change. These restless eyes of mine will sit into my heart and sugar in a jumbled life of glitter. North to the boys get bored, endless stairs in a sinking door. I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day can't call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state, the worries daily. But if I link my G's, it goes away, then I lean. I gallivant with darling, baby, jet, jet, jet.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Cleveland Browns and the Kansas City Chiefs. Season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. From his own end zone, here we go. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 3 now.
Ready? Cougar 19.
From the gun, it's Ward. It's caught by Elijah Royal. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs from the 37.
Go! Cup 19! Cup 19! Tiger! 19! Tiger! Ready?
First down throw here for Ward. Lofts it deep right side. And this one is knocked away from the intended target. Good start from the defense here as that incompletion brings up second down. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like an attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Warriors 17, 18 Cardinals.
Again, Ward going to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go. 70 Timber.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Hey, check that. Let's go now.
Here's the handoff. And all he can do is get that to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Come on. Bronco 80, Hawk 70, Ready?
Still going at the 30. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ward, a quick throw, complete. It's going to be a short pickup down to 22. And it's Carson Schlesinger who got over there for the stop. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, thank you. I'm hungry. Brought in close to the 8. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this
touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. Man, those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's dealt it just a yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Sanders. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith-Njigba. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Here's Judkins on 1st down. This run is going to push it inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Sanders back to throw. Taken in by Fannin. And he nearly gets him another 1st down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go now.
On the give, here's Judkins. And he'll give them enough for a 1st down.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
Gain of 1 yard. And the Browns 1st down.
Browns getting their first look inside the red zone. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. Another one for Judkins. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
1st and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown. Fullback trying to power the cross. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
It's 2nd and goal. First carry here for the rookie out of Penn State. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Browns finish off their opening drive. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, let's go.
Ward setting the pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Ward. Dump off caught by his back. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Browns will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Well, that defense got a little something extra after the pick, and any return is normally a product of good coaches. They drill this all the time on the practice field about becoming a runner, finding the near sideline, your defensive players becoming blockers, and I know it doesn't show up as a 10 return yards on the stat sheet, but boy, every yard's important and critical in the game of football. That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Incomplete pass on 1st down, so still at the 40 with 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Short pass brought in. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing? So far, but this time just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to them. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
Let's go now.
We'll air it out on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And the score remains knotted 7-all.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
10, 60, 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Ward in the pistol. And this one is launched downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take the lead on the first play of the drive. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7.
Round 7.
The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Shudkins to begin the drive. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Leo Chanel able to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Come on, come on.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Locates Adonai Mitchell. Running down the left side. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready? Check, match, check. Nike, 18. Ready,
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Xavier Worthy, 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Okay,
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now Ward. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Kansas City Chiefs, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Right now on 1st down, Ward dumps it off to his running back. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he's able to get this down to the 36. That one gains 7. And that's a Chiefs 1st down. Now, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Panther 11. Ready? Hawk 70. Hawk, check, 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 check. Ready?
Shotgun snap down to Ward. Massive hits, the ball's out. But it looked like the Chiefs got this one back. Oof, lucky break there, making that recovery. So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes 2nd and short.
70 Lions.
Pass is caught at the 9. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll try and punch it in. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Looking out of the gun, Sanders. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Looking quickly here. On 1st down, here's Sanders. That's JSN. Smith and Jigba on the quick slant. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. So this is Andre Schmidt to attempt this Browns field goal. It's a 39-yarder. Schmidt connects, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Sampson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fans, well, the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Sanders going to look to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And off to Sampson. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Handoff now to Judkins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
To the air on first down. Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Here we go.
Second down carry for Sampson. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
19, 18. 70, simple look. 19 tight, 19 tight. 18, pioneer.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Joshua Williams has it. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Sanders' pass intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
18, Romney, 18, let's go.
From the gun, it's Ward. It is caught left side. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Ready.
Handoff on 2nd and short. Continuing to move past the 45. Looks through and breaks away. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
Going to the ground again on first. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs push their lead further to start the half.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs drive their lead to 11.
17.
The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. Who's going to throw? A little screen pass for Judkins. Along the sideline past midfield. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there, and a new set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Sanders going to throw here on first. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
First down. A gain of 4 yards. And the Browns first down.
As Hand off here to Sampson. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. Can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard.
Ready?
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Ready? Seven Pirates. Ready?
They'll air it out on 3rd. Connection made to Smith and Jigba. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Here we go.
They'll go, Judkins. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. Another game to Judkins. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. The run at that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards. They just got a very successful one.
He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
And he's going to score a touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns now within 1 score in the 4th. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
They'll try to run it in. And he's into the end zone, so the 2-point try pays off. They cut the deficit to just a field goal here in the 4th. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Offense in the hurry up here.
19 Tiger, 19
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
He'll throw this one. Ward. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Come on.
Blown back in the backfield, and he hits the handoff. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
The stop made by
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a time.
They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by Jeremiah the Wushu Corridor.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So 1st down from the 41.
go. Ready.
They'll give to Sampson here up the middle. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. On the give, here's Judkins. And that second down run is only going to manage a yard.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect. Looking for Harold Fanning Jr. And that'll bring up 4th down. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Desperation time here. Going all the way to the end zone here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Dunkoff caught by his back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Dumped off to his running back. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. So timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. 3rd down here. Need 8 on the play.
Ready. 60. Cougar 19. Ready.
Looking to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. With Sanders out of the pistol. Hits him on the out route. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Ready.
From the pistol, here's Junkins. Space past the 35. Rolling into enemy territory. Quinchon Judkins. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Another one for Junkins. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Browns have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have won. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. 19 Lions.
He'll look to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And Eagles lie down just a little bit shy of getting that first down. But able to avoid the hit. Smart play there. And it's going to set up 2nd and 1 at most.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Here he is to throw. Really? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line.
70 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Here he is to throw. One's cut along the left sideline. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Setting up to pass. He'll check this one down. Complete to the fullback. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
So that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, it's a go-to route to target.
Here we go. Check. 70 Timberwolves.
Back to throw. Throwing this one back of the end zone. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Here's a design run. So the Browns will take this win home with